This is Dawn of StampTillDawn.com, and I thought I'd make a quick video. I have some kits to mail out. People ordered kits via the mail from our last workshop, and I wanted to show them some tips on how to assemble their cards that they're getting, so I thought I'd make a quick video. So first of all, they have a few projects. You get to make one gift bag. On here I just showed two different ways of doing it. If you like to cut out, then you can do it this way. If you don't, you can leave it in a circle and not cut it out. So these are our little mini gift bags. They're so cute and so fun to make real quick and easy gifts. You'll also be doing one of our large little bags, and on this one you stamp directly on it. You stamp the Easter eggs. You want to do it up a little bit and leave a little room to put your grass on there, and then you just add your saying. And I've just folded the top down on the bag for that. So you get to do one of each bag, and then you're doing two cards. This card is exactly the same. I did this one before. I decided to use fabric instead of ribbon, but it's the exact same card. It's just the paper, you turn it over. So you'll just be making one card, and it's just up to you which color that you want to do. And then you have a piece of fabric in your kit, and it's probably about, I don't know, a little more than 12 inches. So you'll go ahead and tie your bow with the fabric first, and then you'll have a little bit left over that you cut off, and you just kind of glue it here and here, a cheater way of making it look like it went all the way behind it. And then your third card is this one, and I'm going to show you how to create this one. You just have a little saying that you'll put on here, and you can just add to that whatever little saying that you want. So on this I'm going to show you how I did the ribbon center here, how I got the texture on the flower, and how I cut the leaves out. So we'll go ahead and start with the leaves. You're just going to freeform leaves, and I know that freaks people out, but really it's just not. You just kind of make it oval, and it's okay. It doesn't matter if it's perfect, you know. Just quickly do it, okay? Don't stress. And then you take like something that's cushy, like our little pad from our, I can't think of a piercing tool, and a stylus, and you're just going to draw the veins of your leaf on there with your stylus. So by doing it on the cushy pad, it's making it raised on this other side. Then you'll take a sponge dauber, or you can just use a regular sponge if you want to, but I like the sponge daubers because I don't get ink on my hands so much when I do this. And then I flipped it over so the raised side is this side, and then you just rub your sponge dauber over it, and it's going to put more ink on the part that's raised up. Oops. Just kind of do it. Rub it on there. You can do the edges a little bit. And you've got your leaf. See? And see, look, mine's not perfect. Like, it has this funky edge, but I'm going to stick that under the edge of the flower, and you will never even know that it's like that. Then on the flower, I'm going to bring some scratch paper here. I cut it out of just regular cardstock, and I am addicted. If you've watched very many of my videos or come to my workshops, I am addicted to this stamp set, which now I probably don't have sitting here anywhere. Nope, I don't have it. Who knows what I did with it? Here it is. Distressed backgrounds. It has 3 different backgrounds in here. It has the I don't remember what it's called. And I don't remember what that, chicken wire, and then like kind of like a linen look. Gingham? Is that gingham? I'm not good with words. I'm good with stamping. Anyways, so you can take plain cardstock and give it a little texture by using this stamp. So I'm going to use the blush ink, and this is blush cardstock. I cut these flowers. I think it was the number 9 key on the Art Philosophy cartridge at 2.5 inches, I believe. So you just stamp it, and because I don't care if it lines up on this, so I'm just going to stamp it again. See, I didn't even care if I didn't pay attention if it lines up. It doesn't matter. I always like projects where you don't have to be stressed out. So now you have your 2 flowers there, and it's good to like offset them a little bit. So we'll go ahead and put a little glue on these guys. Let them I like to use the liquid glass. Just put a tiny bit in the middle. I don't want it to spread all the way out because I'm going to want to be able to lift these leaves up and kind of perk them up a little bit. And if my glue spreads out too far, I won't be able to do that. Then you'll take a 1 1/4 inch punch or just cut a circle like a 1-inch circle. It doesn't really matter. And I ran this through one of those sticker maker things to make it easier for my customers and at the workshop, but I prefer to use liquid glass. So if you do it this way, sometimes it doesn't stick as well using this. And so if you have any problems with sticking, definitely go to the liquid glass. Liquid glass is just a little messy doing this particular project because you get a little on your fingers. So this has, oh, let me tie my knot first. You have a piece of fabric, and this is from, it's a tiny, tiny piece of the polka dot, but it's from our new Chantilly fabrics. So you tie a knot in one end and scooch the knot down towards the end, and if you have a little end left over, just snip that off. Then you will take this, so now this has the sticky right there. I'm going to start the circle in the very middle, and I did this once with this fabric, so it's already kind of twisting on me. And you kind of twist your fabric as you're laying it down. And you want to try and make it so that the print shows up. So when you get to the end, you're going to have one of two things. Either you wound it super tight and you have more paper showing than you do fabric, or mine's going to come off because I'm doing this on the camera. See how it started to come undone? If I just go and put some liquid glass on here, maybe it's good it happened so you can see. Now it'll kind of hold it in there. Much better. So as I started to say, you're either going to have too much fabric or too much circle. It never comes out perfect. So when you get to the end, you want to kind of tuck your end around to the back of this. Now if I ran out of paper, I would just go ahead and do it. In fact, we'll just do that now so we're done. Put a little liquid glass in the back. Tuck this around to the back so it has a nice smooth edge. If you try to clip it, then your edge is going to be sticking up here and it's going to get in the way of your project. So tuck that to the back and trim it. And see how I have a little cardstock showing? I can just take my scissors and go in there and trim the cardstock. So either way, it's salvageable. Whether you have too much fabric or too much paper, you're good. Then you'll put a little liquid glass in the middle of your flower here. And put that right in. Then I like to kind of fluff the edges of the petals. Just kind of lift them up, add a little dimension in there. You can even round them. And then it's just a matter of layering your card. On this one I did the chicken wire on the background. This is buttercup paper, so do a little buttercup chicken wire. Really cute. Won't show up on the camera, but trust me, it's adorable. And then you add your little saying and you're all done. So I hope you enjoyed those tips, and those of you who got your kits in the mail, I hope you have fun putting them together and sharing these ideas with your friends.